Yeah, what's good, cryptocurrency fans out there? Welcome back to the Everything Altcoin channel. Today, we're going to be talking about top 5 base chain altcoins for Uptober. You guys got to pay attention to. Things is looking pretty good. There's been some good and there's been some bad, of course, through all of these altcoins. So we're going to talk about all of these in this video here. So before we get into talking about all of that, I would like to ask you guys, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. We're on the road to 30k subscribers. If you guys want to help out with that, hit that red subscribe button. Don't forget to like the video, comment what you guys think down below, and why you guys are down there. You guys can hit that Discord link to join the Discord to continue the crypto conversation we're having daily. And you guys can ask your most important question: how does that Patreon group works? As you guys know, the altcoin chasers and I have been getting into a lot of bangers. Now you guys can go ahead and check out on Patreon just to check out the posts we've made up there from the plays we've been getting into as we stay ahead of the trends. We've been getting into zora plays, virtual agent plays, overall base plays, and now with BNB season kicking off, we have been getting into a little bit of BNB, right? So there's a lot that's going on there. You guys are going to have to check that out. On Patreon, you'll also find my Essentials to Mastering Tokenomics ebook. This will help you guys pick out the next gem in your cryptocurrency portfolio. Once you're able to understand market cap, FDV, circulating supply, narrative, vesting, all of that is very important to picking out the next gem in your cryptocurrency portfolio. So links for that will be and Patreon, and it's on Amazon. And lastly, check out the block fit to get yourself some crypto apparel. Links for this will also be in the description in the comment section. And let's get right into the video, guys. So first, let's kick it off with avantis here. Now avantis, the good, it's bottoming out right now. It's looking like it's at a very good price, and we're going to cover some other good things that they had. The bad, they had some FUD recently about the team selling and things like that. We have already addressed this in the Discord, but all the FUD that was going on with avantis, the team cleared it up, which was great. They did it perfectly. So we're still up from the call we made on the Patreon side of Discord, right? Right now, it is sitting at 93 cents at a $242 million market cap, FDV of $938 million. You scroll down, its all-time high was $2.64. It is down 64% from its all-time high. Nothing we haven't seen before. Things could go up and down just like this, but the thing is, their tokenomics is pretty good. And talking about the tokenomics, let's break it down here. Zero avantis will be unlocked till February 28th. 2026, which is going to be the end of season 3. So we got quite a while before any unlocks come, right? Unlocks are only used for funding airdrop 2 claims. Now, a guy commented under their post saying, what about this? Essentially looking at avantis on CryptoRank, and it says that they do have an unlock, right? This is why I love the avantis team right now. They're proactively answering questions. Technically, tokens are technically vested linearly, right? That means they're coming out pretty much every day, right? But need to be claimed from our vesting contract. The clarification is that they will not be claimed till season 3. So yes, the tokens will be coming out, but they will need to be claimed from their contract, which they're not going to be doing until February, right? So no monthly claims. All vesting tokens will be claimed at once, February 28th, 2026. So you guys can figure out by February 2028, there's going to be a big unlock, probably a huge discount by then. But till then, there's going to be no unlocks. That's great. So someone tweeted at them saying, any buyback news? Now, Sahaj, I think I'm pronouncing that right, said soon. So buyback's going to be announced very soon. That is huge, right? You guys already know Aster is going to be doing some buyback. So this is, I'm telling you guys, do not fade avantis as of right now. You guys are being blessed at a good price with really no unlocks till next year, February 2026, right? So when I say we're brewing a movement, I'm not lying. Since launch, avantis has scaled 4x, $11 billion in volume in the last 30 days, constantly at the top 4 of 24-hour fees, right? $71 million in TVL, 7K new traders. Of course, these traders are coming because of their seasons that they're doing the airdrops for, right? So avantis is looking very good at these prices as of right now. Next, we got zora. Now, zora has seen an uptick in conversations. As you guys know, zora is looking very important to that base airdrop, guys. I've been telling you guys, trade on zora. We have been killing it actually in the base in the zora ecosystem. Our recent plays from coinage to docker to you got zxbt propaganda. There's a lot that's going on in that zora ecosystem, and I've heard a few people say they need a $100 million runner, but I don't think they're going to get that until they probably get across $1 billion. in market cap, right? And I do believe they're going to get that. So right now they're sitting at 5.5 cents at a $248 million market cap, FDV of $555 million. All-time high is 14 cents, down 61% from his all-time highs, which was just 2 months ago. Funny thing is, people have been calling Avantis a scam because it is down 60-something% from his highs. And you guys can also see Zora is down 60-something% from his highs, but not called a scam. So as I said, right, Zora is building out something pretty good in terms of content creation. They're looking to compete with Pump, and the way they're going to compete with Pump is if they do live streaming. And you guys know I will be live streaming there once they announce it. Now, RB3K, right, put out this tweet. One of the sleuths in the sailboat may have come across code related to live streaming on Zora API. They haven't announced it, but they hinted at it a few times, especially in their live streams. I'm telling you, it is coming up, and you guys can see my response. What the hell did you say? You know, I'm ready. I'm ready for Zora to announce that live streaming so I can live stream there, right? We will talk about retake in another video and how that affects retake. Clemente, a big crypto Twitter guy, has put out this tweet. I have a gut feeling that Zora, down 65% from his all-time highs, will age well. Base team literally is telling you to create on Base, and Zora is the easiest way to participate. Why is he saying that? Because since they're telling you, they're pretty much telling you to create on Base and you will get rewarded. This is regarding the Base airdrop that is coming very soon. So active participants in the Base ecosystem, primarily in Zora ecosystem, will be well rewarded. Now, he says Zora Flywheel actually works for a broader scope of creators. I'll be more interested in launching a Zora coin than on Pump Fund. There's some people like crypto Twitter is not really split. More of them are leaning towards Pump Fund, but I think Zora could capture a lot of crypto Twitter guys once they are able to bring out that live streaming and they get that 100 million runner, just like Virtuals did a while back. You guys already know, once AIXBT, what else you had? You had Game, you had a few others that were actually doing very well when Virtuals hit that, like, you know, few $1 billion range, and I think Zora will have the same effect. That's why I put out this tweet last month. You guys got to catch up on ZXBT, Docker, and propaganda. Now, you guys know how much I've been talking about Docker for a while now. Actually, since I got into the Zora ecosystem, I got Docker at the lows. So I'm looking pretty good on that one. We will do a Zora ecosystem, updated Zora ecosystem video for you guys and why it's important for that Base ecosystem. So stay tuned for that. Next, we got Auki. Now, there's not too many very good robotic plays on Base. Auki is pretty much the only one I see that has crazy potential. Of course, we're going to be talking about another one in this video, but it's more so of a lower market cap, and things have to go pretty well for it, especially because it's tied to the peak ecosystem as well. Even Auki is tied to the peak ecosystem, but Auki is looking like a very good robotics play, right? Sitting above just 2 cents, right? $60 million market cap. Of course, you guys can see it's just trading right now. It got close, like it's looking like it wants to break past its all-time highs in terms of the token price. I think market cap, it's already around the all-time highs. Yeah, it's right now all around the all-time highs in terms of market cap because of the inflation from vesting has come out. So its all-time high was 6 cents, which is now down 63% from its all-time highs. That was 8 months ago, but you guys know the robotics narrative is actually catching a lot of traction right now. Now, our Crypto Talk put out a pretty good thread on Auki. We're going to talk about it, just a few of their points, because I don't want to make this video too much longer. So if you guys don't know, Auki is pretty much deepened for perception. Instead of companies like Google, ArtCore, and Apple Vision owning world spatial data, Auki turns physical space into shared digital domains owned by users. Spatial computing. This is what we talked about when we first made the first video on Auki, how they was pretty much doing what Niantic was doing. Niantic did a little, they did a little shady thing by using Pokemon Go to get all their spatial network data by letting you guys guys go to different places, you know, to use their AR and things like that. Now Auki is doing the same thing but decentralized. So the problem Auki is solving here is that AI has no native external senses, right? For physical context, this is why I'm also bullish on another robotics play that we're going to talk about in this video here, right? But robots can't share positioning data privately. Spatial mapping is centralized, siloed, and surveilled. Auki's Posh Mesh fixes all three privately, interoperability, and on-chain. So that is the decentralized visual positioning system, VPS, a shared GPS for machines without servers, right? Robots, AR glasses, drones, AI assistants can all locate themselves in the same space securely without big tech middleman, right? So you guys got to do a lot of research. If you guys are very bullish on robotics, Auki, like I told you guys, Peak and Auki are very important for robotics in crypto as of right now. There may be some new plays that will come out that we will have to talk about as well. Next, we got Giza. Now, Giza has underperformed tremendously to what I expected, but I'm still very bullish on it because the agentic economy, the agentic future is here, and Giza has been leading the way, doing a lot of things on crypto right now. I should more so say on chain. Right now, Giza is sitting at 14 cents at a $23 million market cap, FDV of $142 million, all-time high being 48 cents. It is down 70% from its all-time highs. Now, I believe once the actual narrative, the DeFi AI, and everything comes in line for Giza, the buybacks, everything starts for Giza, I believe we're going to be seeing a big run from Giza. So Giza has steadily been working this whole time. Not too many people have been paying attention. Not too many people have been talking about it. We told you guys they passed $2 billion in agentic volume. Now they just crossed 500,000 autonomous transactions. That's a 500,000 decisions you didn't have to make, right? Now, Poet Base puts out this tweet: 500,000 clicks that users didn't have to make, 500,000 profitable decisions made by AI agents. Giza is building the silent workhorse of the on-chain economy, and its chosen home is Base. You guys already know we bullish on Base, but yes, they're silently working right now. They're doing a lot of big things. And with that, they had their September recap from the CEO Rennick here, right? Giza's agentic volume, like I just told you, crossed 2 billion last month, sitting at 2.3 billion. How much sooner before we get to 5 billion in terms of agentic value? Assets under agents, AUA, has surpassed 20 million deposits. Arma is managing $17 million in stablecoin yields. Pulse 692 ETH, optimizing PT portfolio. They launched Swarm Finance, which is pretty important in my eyes, because every protocol using Swarm pays fees that go directly to Giza's token buybacks. We just talked about that. More protocols using Swarm equals more fees equals more Giza buyback. Then they built a partnership with PANDA, which they launched Pulse, the first ETH and first PANDA agent in crypto, right? So that is huge, right? So now they've been highlighted by Bankless, Ethereum Foundation, Blockmate, and they're saying that October is going to be even bigger for Giza. So what else is going to be coming? Well, they already announced one of them, which is the Giza and Plasma partnership. They're going to have agents on Plasma. So things is looking pretty interesting for Giza, if I say so myself. Now let's get into the last one I've been hinting at already, which is Silencio. This is my low cap robotics play that I'm very bullish on, right? It is sitting at a $8.4 million market cap, FDV of $32 million, right? It's on Peak. As I told you guys already know I'm on Peak, but it's also on Base, right? Its all-time high, it is down 46% from its all-time high being down, which was 8 months ago. So I believe that now with robotics is kicking up, Silencio, Auki, Peak, a lot more plays in the Peak ecosystem will start to get some shine. Silencio did pivot to essentially building out the ears for AI and robotics. This is very important, right? It means giving machines the power to hear and understand voices, in noisy rooms, detect danger through sound, and navigate through the world, right, like humans do. The demand is here. Big AI companies are waiting. Now sets up Silencians to stock up on world's audio layer. They're pretty much trying to give robots, humanoids, the ears, you know, for them to hear things, basically allow them to detect a lot of different things, even insert themselves into data labeling. That is very important. And they do have a burn mechanism, right? This is huge because they burned already 1.4 billion SLC tokens. That is 5.5% of the circulating supply and 1.4 of the total supply gone forever in just 8 months since TGE. They're going to have more burns ahead, right? They're looking to be MiCA compliance very soon here. Silencio is setting the standard for regulated D-pins. Every burn strengthens the signal. Every burn amplifies the value created. So I am pretty bullish on this low cap. I do believe it has some good potential here. Now, that is the 5 base altcoins I'm very bullish on as of right now. You guys can let me know what base altcoins you guys are bullish on in the comment section down below. And if you guys haven't subscribed already yet, please do so. We're on that road to 30K subscribers, and I'll check you guys later. Peace, YouTube.